Hi, my name's Robert, and welcome to the video series where we are transforming my friend John's 1997 Volvo 850R. We're replacing the engine, converting it to a manual, and doing several other upgrades and modifications. Here we are, folks, for another fun-filled round of Give Me 5. We're gonna see why we don't have no fuel and crank this thing up and go racing. Got no crank sensor while we were cranking that beautiful car over there, so we're going to check this car. We're going to disconnect the ignition coil so that it won't start, and we're going to crank it and see if we get RPM indication.
Okay, so just pull the wire off.
Nope, no RPM indication on that either.
Yeah.
I don't know why somebody has said that before. Crank it for about 5-6 seconds. Nope. Okay. That ain't an indication. So we pulled all the plugs. It looks like number 2 is getting a little gas and just a hint on the rest. So we cranked it with the plugs out, and number 2 is puffing out fuel. So number 2 is getting fuel, but we don't think the rest of them are. So we got a test light deal here.
This is the one that's supposed to fit the Bosch.
And we're going to plug this into our fuel injector wire and see if we get a light pulse. We got a Nord light hooked up. It is flickering.
Okay, we'll move to the next plug and we'll try them.
Yeah, let me try that. Try that number 2. Yeah, it is. It's flickering. All right, go ahead. Yep. It's flickering.
Okay.
All right, John, so let's assume the fuel injectors are bad.
Okay, I got another set of greens.
Let's do that. We are taking off the battery charger. We are hooking up a fuel pressure gauge. We got another set of fuel injectors in there. We're going to see if they puff out and at what rate. So here we go.
What's the gauge though, Robert?
The gauge says 35.
Okay, I think it's supposed to be like 50 when it's running, so 35 might be okay.
Yeah, it should be okay.
I'll crank now.
All right. I don't see any fuel.
At all?
Do it one more time. All right. Let's hook it up and try to start it. Everything in place. We're going to try to start her with the older fuel injectors in. One more time for good measure, John. All right. I'm going to check this cam sensor.
Okay.
See if somehow I put this thing on the backwards and it's out of time. We are going to check compression. Our cam sensor was installed correctly, even the pickup ring. Go ahead, John.
Oh, battery's on hook.
Okay, let me get that battery for us. Contact. All right. 155. That's very good. All right. Wonder what that first skippy thing was.
Sounds like it's getting a little compression.
So there you have it, folks. After all that work, we have a no start issue. It's cranking fine. Compression's good. We kept troubleshooting and found out that we only had 1 or 2 cylinders that was firing. So we're having a spark issue. We're also having an issue, I think, with getting sufficient fuel in the cylinders, because usually you'll have fuel puff out of the cylinders when you're cranking with the spark plugs removed. Not 100% sure on that, but we're definitely not getting spark on all cylinders. So this is going to conclude the modification series. Sadly, this is the first no start that I have ever had after a project. And part of the issue probably is, man, we replaced all the wiring with a wire harness under there. We went with coilover plug. We did several other improvements, we believe, modifications to the car, and we did it all at once. So we got to narrow down what the problem is and get this thing started. And it's probably going to boil down to chasing wires. That could take hours. So we're not going to film all that stuff here. I will report back to you guys once the car is up and running, what it actually took to get the car started. And hey, we appreciate you watching the series, and we hope you have a great day. If you made it this far, I trust that you found some information that was either useful or entertaining, so go ahead and hit the like button. And if you would like notification of future videos that I post, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. You can follow me on other social media apps by looking for @RobertDIY. Some form of that should bring up the other channels that I have on places like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. If for some reason you need some more personal help, go to my website at robertdiy.com and use the phone number that I have posted there to send me a text message, or you can email me. If you have questions or comments, please make a comment below. And if you'd like to make some kind of financial contribution to what I got going on here, go to my channel and hit the more link at the end of the introduction statement, and it'll show you different ways that you can support me financially. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.